Good afternoon. My name is Madison McCreary, and the date is April 28th, 2025. And my research PowerPoint presentation will be on OBGYN versus journalism. And the course is English 1102, and my major is interdisciplinary studies. So let's get started. First, we have the key background and thesis statement. The objective of this is decision between OBGYN and journalism to see which is the better career path for me. OBGYN is a doctor who specializes in female health. Journalism is a person who analyzes and partakes in storytelling. My thesis statement states, while a career as an OBGYN offers, offers the opportunity to directly impact women's health and well-being through medical practice, and journalism provides a platform for advocating for social issues and informing the public, both professions are essential in shaping society, yet they fulfill this role through different approaches, one through healthcare and the other through storytelling. Let's get started on what's an OBGYN. An OBGYN is primarily a male or female doctor who specializes in women's health. Obstetricians focus on childbirth, pregnancy, and postpartum. Gynecology focuses on women's reproductive organs. OBGYN goal is to help women with their health and also through their pregnancy. This is my first career option. Journalism. Journalism is the art of storytelling or producing a story. People who are in the career of journalism are called journalists. A journalist is a person who writes for newspapers, articles, and magazines. Some are on TV, while others are behind the scenes. Journalists' goal is to write and produce stories to inform the world what's going on in today's society. This is my second career option. And if you all have noticed, I have put picture backgrounds to give you kind of like a brief of a visual illustration of what the two careers are. Next, let's go into the daily tasks and activities for an OBGYN. An OBGYN's daily activities encompass a wide range of activities including prenatal and postpartum care, gynecological exams and procedure, and surgical intervention. A daily task of an OBGYN is infertility treatments, routine checkups, and prenatal and postpartum care. So right here I have OBGYN checking or ultrasound to see how the baby is doing. And another illustration, I have another OBGYN just probably telling the woman about her health and how she can improve it. Now, the daily activities and tasks for journalism. A journalist's daily tasks involve researching and investigating news, interviewing sources, writing articles, and editing content for various media outlets. A journalist's tasks are research and investigation, writing and editing, staying informed, and building relationships. So right here I have one of my favorite journalists is David Muir. He do ABC World News Tonight. And I have another one of probably journalists back in the day when they were just getting started in the journalism world, working on how to develop and how to tell the story. Next, we have the education for OBGYN. Pursuing a career as an OBGYN requires intensive instruction and years of training. First, you need to graduate high school with a diploma or GED. Next, you need to go to a 4-year school to major in pre-med and biology. After that, you go to a 4-year medical school. Then you go to a residency for 4 more years. After you complete your residency, there is an option to do a fellowship. Lastly, you must take the board exam to become a board certified OBGYN. A lot of people do a fellowship before they want to take their boards, and that is totally fine to see what different areas are like because all the areas are not the same in the medical field and the OBGYN field specifically. Next is the education for journalism. Journalism requires less extensive training and instruction. Core classes such as humanities, social sciences, natural sciences with a specific specific focus on journalism. The other specific coursework is news reporting, feature writing, and media ethics. The type of experience that is required is media training and in internships such as radios or little segments. Okay, let's go into the key skills for an OBGYN. Key traits for an OBGYN include strong communication, empathy, detail oriented, and the ability to handle stressful situations with composure. For skills, you need a deep knowledge of human anatomy, female reproductive system, and problem solving skills. Next, we have the key skills for journalism. Journalism requires skills such as interviewing, communication, and attention to detail. A journalist must have focus and straight demeanor when producing a story. It is a time to be serious and unserious. For example, David Muir is always straightforward and very serious and stating the facts when he is on air. The only time he is not serious when a happy story or a segment is rolling. Salary and employment growth for an OBGYN. An OBGYN makes the national average salary for an OBGYN US around 314,71,000 per year or 26,225 per month. In the state of Georgia, an OBGYN makes the average annual salary for an OBGYN in Georgia is around 303,434 dollars. The job outlook for an OBGYN is usually positive. According to the BLS, there is a 3% to 4% of employment growth for OBGYN. The salary and employment growth for journalism. In the journalism world, the pay is a little less than OBGYN, but it's still a good amount. The average salary for a journalist is in the USA is around 60,979 per year. The average annual salary for a journalist in Albany, Georgia is $51,490. The job outlook for journalism has a slight decline over the years, and as the years go on, the employment rate tends to decline. According to the Bureau of Labor Statistics, while overall employment in these sales are expected to decrease by 3% from 2023 to 2033, about 4,500 openings are projected each year, mostly due to the need to replace workers or who retire or move to other occupations. The advantages and disadvantages of OBGYN and journalism. Some of the advantages of becoming an OBGYN is 4 weeks paid vacation per year, paid sick/paternity leave, comprehensive health coverage that includes vision and dental coverage, disability insurance, life insurance, paid transportation for overly fatigued house staff, meals provided while on duty. The disadvantages include high stress, heavy workload, emotional challenges. Advantages of being a journalist are contribution to society, networking opportunities, making a name for yourself, traveling. The disadvantages of being a journalist are long and irregular hours, stress and deadlines pressure, potential risks, and safety concerns. In conclusion, while a career as an OBGYN offers the opportunity to directly impact women's health and well-being through medical practice, journalism provides a platform for advocating for social issues and informing the public. Both professions are essential in shaping society, yet they fulfill this role through different approaches, one through healthcare and the other through storytelling. The two career options of OBGYN and journalism both take hard work and dedication. OBGYN, one can have someone's life in their hand and is responsible for taking care of a young lady or woman. Journalism has a credit of putting reliable information and sources out there to the world and to put together groundbreaking stories through Through me writing this research paper, I have came to the conclusion of the career that will be best for me. OBGYN is the career best is the best career option for me because it meets all my requirements for what I would want my life to consist of. I would consider journalism as a second career option. Obstetrician and gynecology takes a lot of hard work, time, dedication, ultimate focus, which I am ready for to take on the world with my future OBGYN career. The lesson learned from this project is how I weigh your options between two hard decisions. I also learned more about the two career options and how they could impact my life. During this course, a lot of lessons has been learned such as time management, grammar, and writing structure. This course was a great challenge for me to explore different parts of English. I have also gained knowledge on different topics such as sexual stereotype, how to write about myself, and how different punctuation are used. And right here we have my works cited page where all my information is credited to the author. Thank you for listening to my research PowerPoint presentation on OBGYN versus journalism. Good night.